Hey guys, SHYLEENSHAWN here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take the time to hit the subscribe button down below. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. Also, if you're wondering what like my Poshmark, eBay, or mercari or Instagram name is, it is SHYLEENSHAWN, just like it is here. And today, as you can see by the title, I just wanted to do a cute little trendy video I've been seeing all over YouTube. I filmed this video twice with my boyfriend, so I have seen all of these questions and answered them twice. And I hate the footage from both of those videos. We filmed it twice because I hated the footage from the first one. And then the second one we filmed, I just watched it and that's why I'm here. That's why we're filming it a third time. And I said I was gonna upload this video, so now I feel obligated to film this. That's my intro. That's the intro. So yeah, I'm here for the third time answering these questions I asked you guys on Instagram and on YouTube to drop any assumptions you had about me. Whether that was me and Devin are engaged, whether that is my house is messy as fuck. If you had that assumption, you're right. You're right. You're always right. My house is always messy as fuck. But yeah, I asked you guys to give me some assumptions, so I'm just gonna answer them on camera. This is a video to learn more about me or spend some time with me, get a couple fucking laughs. It's not reseller related. Get that shit out of here. That's a different video, girl. So yeah, if you're interested in watching this video, just keep on watching. So I asked you guys on my community tab and a couple of people actually left assumptions. I very rarely use my community tab, but thank you to anybody who actually checks it. I really appreciate you. So the first, I just have my phone down here. The first assumption that is on here is that I do a lot of reading because I'm hella smart. I really appreciate that. For any of the nice assumptions, thank you, and I appreciate them. I do not do a lot of sit-down reading. The last thing I read was a manga. Devin bought me the third one, and I really need to read that. It's called Hana and Hina, and it's super cute. It's LGBT friendly. If you're a homophobe, you're probably mad that I just said that. But yeah, so I do not do a lot of like sit down reading as far as books, things of that nature, but I do a lot of reading online, like news articles, just like informational articles. What is that called? I haven't been in school in a couple of years. You know, just shit like that. I read a lot online, I guess you could say, because I'm online a lot, but not all of it is like entertainment and perusing. Some of it is knowledgeable, but I used to do a lot of reading. So, semi-false, semi-true. The next assumption that I have is that I graduated early and that somebody assumed I grew up thrifting because of my mother. I think that's because I've said that she's a reseller on here. I taught my mom how to resell. Putting that out there, I taught her how to resell. She did not know what she was doing. And then from there, she kind of taught herself. So I gave her, I guess, like the basis. I taught her how to use Poshmark. Taught her like what do you need to be taking photos of, what needs to be in your description, how your title should look. It was a very quick crash course, but I definitely, I would say, gave her the foundation of it. But I did not grow up thrifting because of my mother. I didn't grow up thrifting really at all. So that is a false assumption. And I did not graduate early. That is another false assumption. I guess you could say I graduated early from college because I had my associate's degree when I graduated from high school. And then I went to Kent State for 2 years after I got my associate's and I got my fashion merchandising degree. So I'm done with college. The only reason I would go back is, law school, very, 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 very far in the future, and honestly, I don't even think that I would do that. I really did want to go to law school, but I just really value my time a lot right now, and just like having to dedicate most of my fucking day to other people, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like that fun right now. But then again, I am 21. Who knows how I'll be when I'm 30, or I mean, you can go to school whenever, so maybe I'll go back and get my master's. I really doubt I'm going back to school though. But that, I guess, was another false assumption. The next one is you like to turn up / a party sometimes. This took a lot of thought. I do like to turn up / party sometimes. I guess I've never been a club hopper or a bar girl or anything like that. I've never even been to a club. I've only been to a couple of bars. It's just not something that has ever happened for me. But no, I do drink I would say I probably drink like once a week. I don't really care too much for drinking. When I drink, it's really just a social thing. It's like, oh, everybody else is drinking. We're around in a circle. Yes, I want a cranberry vodka. Thank you. But I'm not a drinker. I'd much rather smoke. Alcohol, she's just not for me. I just don't really care too much for her. And yeah. No, but I do like to turn up and party sometimes, so I guess that's a true assumption, but don't we all, you know? So those were all of the assumptions that I got here on YouTube in my community tab. Now I'm just going to go into the ones that I got on Instagram in my Instagram story. If you follow me on Instagram at SHYLEENSHAWN and you want to see more of me and my personality, I'm very active in my stories. I wouldn't say I'm active on Instagram as far as like posting and all of that. When I go on vacation, I definitely do plan to post more, but I'm definitely active in my stories every day. I don't show my face every day, but I usually post every day. So the first assumption that I got on Instagram, I'm like, what is this Facebook? On Instagram is you are super outgoing out in the world and you are way nerdier than people think. Excuse me. I talked to my boyfriend about this. I wouldn't say I'm a super outgoing person. I'm definitely not somebody who is like a speak when spoken to type of person. That's not me. I definitely wouldn't describe myself as quiet, but I don't really think I'm outgoing or I have like this exuberant or bubbly personality. I probably come off more standoffish if anything, and I mean, I know why I come off standoffish. I'm not gonna put myself on blast in this video. I don't know, man. I feel like I've spent so much time letting people into my bubble and letting people into my world and into my life, and they've done nothing but disappoint me, and I'm just so tired of being let down and disappointed by people. So I don't think, I'm not outgoing. I don't think so. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that that is a false assumption. And then the next one was you're way nerdier than people think. I definitely think that's true. I'm into anime. I like going to Comic-Cons. I'm into a lot of nerdy stuff that people don't think I'd be into, but that's because of the stereotypes around the different shit that I like. A lot of people don't picture a girl like me watching anime all day, but that is the main entertainment that I've watched and that I've been watching for the last year for sure. And I just fucking love anime so much, honestly, because it's like watching cartoons, but it's so deep. Like, some of the shows that I've watched have been way deeper than people, like shows with actual like actors that I've watched. They've been deeper than some movies I've watched, and it's just so good. It's just so fucking good. But yeah, I think I am way nerdier than some people think. The next one is you have an electric blanket. I don't know why I think this. I do not have an electric blanket. I would much rather just be under like 3 blankets than go the whole electric route. Your next career will be in public speaking. Me and Devin had a really long discussion about that. And you are engaging, smart, and funny. I do not know if my next career will be in public speaking. I thought about what that would mean, if that would be something as far as motivational speaking, or I don't really like doing the whole, I don't know, because like sometimes people say the things that I say are motivational or inspirational or whatever, but I don't say it to be motivational or to be inspirational. To me, I'm just like thinking the shit that's in my head, and I think that's why I don't make a lot of Instagram posts. So many Instagram posts just come off as like tacky and corny as fuck, and it's like, I don't know, a lot of them come off as like you made this because you needed to make an Instagram post. I know why you're asking a question at the end, because that's the quickest way to get engagement, is to have a call to action or something like that. And it just seems just also fucking faked and forced on Instagram. I don't know. I don't like it. And that's why I really don't do actual Instagram posts, because when I do it, it feels fake and forced. So actually maybe it doesn't feel fake and forced. Maybe I'm projecting what I feel onto other people. I just think I'd be a whole lot happier if I was making Instagram content that was like me in outfits, like actual fashion blogging. I think that would make me so much happier than where did I even get this from? I'm talking, your next career will be in public speaking. What type of tangent was that? Public speaking, no, I don't. Oh, I was talking about being a motivational speaker. Don't think that will happen. I don't even know what I would do, but I don't get nervous talking in front of a lot of people. I don't really get nervous talking in front of people. I second guess myself a lot, but at the end of the day, who gives a fuck what anybody thinks about you? You know, you can second guess yourself in the moment, but when you go home, who fucking cares? They're not thinking about it anymore. You're not thinking about it anymore. And, yeah, so, no, I don't think my next career will be in public speaking. Am I engaging, smart, and funny? I like to think so, and I appreciate that. So the next one is, you don't hold back from telling someone how it is in real life if they're giving you attitude or something. I definitely think that's true. I don't bite my tongue. If you say something rude to me, I'm going to say something back, or I'm going to address the fact that you just said something extremely rude to me. Yeah, I really don't bite my tongue. If you give me attitude, you're gonna get something back. So that's a true assumption. And the next one is, you're chill as fuck person to hang out with. I definitely think that's true. Also, me and Devin were talking about how there are people who are low maintenance and high maintenance, and you know, some people you have to entertain them. I hate people like that, but there are people like that. Me and Devin are very low maintenance. I'll entertain myself. You don't gotta do shit extra to keep me occupied. If I really don't want to be here, I'll get up and leave. But we are very low maintenance people. I think that's why we work. But yes, I'm very chill to hang out with. And another one is, you have thick skin and genuinely don't care what others think of you. I care in the moment, but yes, genuinely, I do not care what other people think about me. It doesn't pay my bills. It doesn't put clothes on my back. It doesn't feed me. It doesn't do anything for my mental health. It does nothing for me personally. It, you know, and I like to say that other people's opinions about me don't have shit to do with me. Whatever you think about me, that's on you. And then on top of that, whatever you think about me, I probably can do little to change that opinion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get stuck in their opinions, and a lot of people have preconceived notions. We're doing this assumption video, and other people's opinions don't got shit to do with me. They don't. I genuinely, yeah, do not care what other people think about me at all. I do not give a fuck. The next question I got is that you are secretly engaged, or maybe I'm just hoping you and your boo get married. Me and Devin are not engaged. We will be 6 years this year. We are completely fine not being engaged. I think too many people my age get married, and it just, I don't know. I don't see too many of them playing out right. Wish you the best. But I just don't want to get married and get divorced. It's just not something I want to deal with. Of course, divorce is there for a reason. If you're in a shitty situation and divorce is looking like an option, take that bitch. It's there for a reason, like I said. But I don't really want to get married and get a divorce. Me and Devin have been together since junior year. I feel like a lot of people are trying to pressure us into getting married. Like, nothing to, you know, whoever said this, but in my personal life. And just societal expectations. You've been together for 6 years. When are you gonna get married? Like, no. Y'all can be together for a couple of months and get married. Y'all can be together for 10 years and get married. I don't give a fuck. It don't got nothing to do with me. But me and mine, not right now. No, ma'am. Listen, my biggest hiccup with marriage is that it's supposed to be a lifetime thing, right? And it just sounds scary. It really does. And I'm 21. I think it's goofy as fuck to ask anybody under the age of 25 to commit to you for the rest of your life. I think that sounds fucking stupid. Granted, some of y'all have gotten married young. Some of y'all have gotten married young and gotten divorced. Okay. Shit happens. But I don't really care for marriage. Marriage is a very It has a lot to do with the state, and it has a lot to do with religion, and I don't give a fuck about either. The next one is your eyebrows are high maintenance as fuck, so you wait till last minute to do them. They're not high maintenance as fuck, I just wait too long to get them done. If you get your eyebrows threaded, you should be going every 2 weeks. Do I want to drive to the mall every 2 weeks to get my eyebrows threaded and pay 16 bucks? Not necessarily. I would much rather sit at home and pluck them myself, and that doesn't always happen as well. But I don't think my eyebrows are high maintenance. I'm lazy sometimes. And then another one is your skincare routine is lengthy because you have beautiful skin. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I think my skin has definitely improved. As you guys know, I have been drinking, what, 4 to 5 glasses of lemon water every single day since the beginning of this year, and I've had 2 acne breakouts since the beginning of this year, which is something that doesn't happen for me. I've always had acne. I get it in this area, I get it on both sides of my cheeks, I get it on my chin, and on top of that I have PCOS, so that makes you more acne prone. The testosterone in my body, she's prominent, okay? I don't know what that is, but she's prominent, bitch, she's here. But my acne scars are clearing up. This camera has a smoothing filter, so who knows how much of that you can see. And then this side has cleared up pretty much. I use witch hazel to tone my skin and work on getting the hyperpigmentation down. And yeah, my skincare routine is not lengthy. It consists of water and witch hazel. That is it. The next one is you would be a great friend to have, but if somebody crosses you, they're gonna regret it. Me and Devin kept laughing at this one because they're gonna regret it. Just makes it seem like if you cross me, like some bad shit's gonna happen. Nothing bad's gonna happen if you cross me, but you're not gonna have a friend. I don't spend too much time thinking about, if something like that happens, so be it, it happens. And people fucking suck. People fucking suck, and like I said, people disappoint me all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody crosses me. What's new? You would be so much fun to go thrifting with. I don't know too much about that. I like to thrift by myself. And then I really don't like to thrift with other resellers, just because a lot of resellers, I mean, I know you guys probably aren't like that, but a lot of resellers are very loud in the store, and I don't like other people to know that I'm buying all this stuff and flipping it online. At the end of the day, you can probably assume that, and if you know, you know. Are you gonna kick me out the store? Where do we go from here? I don't really care. But when I'm at the store, that is not my main goal, for everybody around me to know that I'm taking this shit and reselling it online. I don't like the whole back and forth, how much do you think this would sell for? Should I get this? Or, yeah, no thank you. So, false assumption. You hate LaCroix or LaCroix or what? It's disgusting, so I don't care how you pronounce it. Yes, very true assumption. That's trifling. Why would you, it doesn't taste good. Stop lying to yourself. The next one is you have a big heart and a sensitive soul. I definitely think that's true. I think people like to take advantage of me because people suck. And that, unfortunately, I am very naive, and sometimes I let people take advantage of me, but not no more. And I think that's why a lot of people also think that I'm this mean bitch, but no, I just have my guard up, okay? Because people will walk all the fuck over you, okay? They don't care. People don't. So yes, I do think I have a big heart and a sensitive soul. You are a loud feminist in the best way possible. I think that's true. I definitely think that's true. I would like to live in a world where everybody is on the same playing terms, and that's not how this world is or is going to be within my lifetime, I personally believe. I don't think the planet will be around long enough for that to happen during my child's lifetime, if I do have a kid. But I do think I'm a loud feminist. I think I give a fuck about people, and I think a lot of people don't. And I think on top of that, I give a fuck about people who I've never met, who don't look like me, who I have nothing in common with. And some people are so self-centered that they can only wrap their stupid fucking head around people who look like them, and people who sound like them, and people who live like them, and that's not how the world is, okay? If everybody looked like you and sounded like you, the world would be a pretty fucking boring place, okay? So, yeah. That's tea. You cannot go a day without cursing. True, I definitely cuss every day. I've probably been cussing every day since I was like 14, 15. I had parents, well, my dad didn't let me cuss around him, but my mom did. I wasn't allowed to say certain words, but she was under the impression, if I'm gonna cuss, who the fuck am I to say that my child also can't cuss? If you're gonna be doing something around your child 24/7, what do you think they're gonna do? Children learn by behavior. So yeah, I've been cussing for a while. I'll probably let my kids start cussing when they're teenagers too, just because I don't put much value on cussing. A lot of people get hung up on it. I've had comments like, you shouldn't want to cuss because that's unprofessional and you could lose out on money because of that. What is Comedy Central? What is Adult Swim? What is all of these different people and brands and companies that make hella money and they cuss and they're inappropriate and they're vulgar and they're provocative? Even though I don't think I'm inappropriate and vulgar and provocative and all of those things, but since I cuss and because I talk a certain way, it can be deemed as such, and that really sucks because I just think I'm being myself. And if you think I'm gonna take fucking shit out of my vocabulary to appease you and what you want to hear, it's just not gonna happen, you know? I don't think that's the way to live. And there are thousands of other YouTube channels, thousands, lots of other reseller channels too, lots of other squeaky clean, very vanilla, even though that like refers to sex, I keep saying that like regular day, but very vanilla, I guess, YouTube channels, no cussing, no nothing, okay? I can recommend you to some. I hate comments like that. I do not comment on my cussing. I obviously know I cuss. I spend 24/7 with myself. It fucking sucks, but I know I cuss. The next one is that everybody thinks you're mean / a bitch before they meet you. Very true. Pretty much everybody, when I've asked them like, what was your first impression of me? It's been you were gonna be mean, or you were gonna be a bitch, or you were gonna be this or that, or I walk around with resting bitch face, a very, like, I look displeased. I'm not displeased. That's just my fucking face. I'm sorry. So people think that I don't really approach people first. That's not my thing, you know? Maybe if I smoked or I got a couple drinks in me, I might approach you, you know? Shyleen might get a little bold, but I'm not the type of bitch that approaches people. That's not me. Like I said, I'm not a speak when spoken to type of bitch either, but I definitely don't like, that's why when people, oh, networking event, Shyleen, why don't you host a Posh and Sip? That ain't in me. That's not in me. If I was drunk the whole time, then I'd talk to some folks, but I'm just not a very chatty person. I'm very chatty around people I know and I'm comfortable with. Networking, you're around strangers. Walking around in public, when people see you and they think you're mean, y'all are strangers. I don't got no reason to be smiling ear to fucking ear, okay? I assume you're a good dancer. I don't think I'm a good dancer. Devin said he likes it when I dance, but he's also my boyfriend, so who knows? You make me laugh often, so you're probably even funnier in person. Probably. I think both of my best friends can attest to that. I like to make people laugh. Why wouldn't you want to, you know? I think it's just so fun. It's like an accomplishment every time you get somebody to laugh. It's just kind of like I made you do something. You'd rather watch anime than movies. Definitely think that's true. I've been in a very, very shitty bubble with anime. Right now I'm watching Afro Samurai. I still haven't finished Assassination Classroom. I really need to finish that because there's 2 seasons. Right now I have 1 episode left of Afro Samurai. I keep stumbling over my shit because I've been on camera for 23 minutes, longer than 23 minutes. But yeah, I would rather watch anime than movies, for sure. I'm gonna end it on this note. You have to refrain yourself from saying things because certain people aren't ready for the truth. That's definitely true. I talk about like politics and things that matter on my Instagram stories a lot. If you want to hear like the inner dwellings of my mind when it comes to like shit that's important, follow me on my Instagram stories. But I definitely do hold back a lot on there because there's gonna be some shit people aren't ready to hear. There's gonna be some shit that'll lose me a lot of fucking followers. Not that I'm scared to say it or anything. It's just about giving people shit that they can break off in little chunks. You know, you can't give somebody the whole cow when they're not ready for it. So I'm gonna give you a leg, I'm gonna give you the gut, I'm gonna give you the tongue, I'm gonna give you something. I'm not gonna give you the whole cow. So I definitely do refrain from saying a lot of the shit I want to say, a lot of the shit that I wish I could say, but, and of course I can say it, I can do whatever the fuck I want, but yeah, I'm trying to give people a little shit, you know. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys like this video. It's definitely different. I do a lot of reseller content that I'm getting sick of. Not getting like super sick of. Y'all are probably like, what? I'm not getting super sick of it, but it's just tiring talking about the same shit 24/7. So, wanted to do this to spice it up. Hope you like it. I'll see you in my next video. If you want to see me do any other videos that are like this, let me know down below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.